Good morning and welcome what?
I was just noticing that's the dog off the leash cam. Do you see it comes running towards us there? Good morning, everyone. I'll avoid... Thank you, Ron. I'll avoid the date because apparently it's annoying some at home.
Is it?
I got a cough.
Was it Paula?
Says it begs the obvious. No, from some guy. But now that I think about it, it is February 9th, 1994. Sorry, sir.
It's C-U-R...
L-E-Y. That's
L-E-Y.
okay.
John Curley, Robin Young, welcome. Are you thawed? But you know, now where you are,
yeah.
How bad was it down there?
Well, we can't afford snow down there, so we just get kind of a slurpy mess. It was fine. There was really no big deal. I was surprised they gave the kids off. It's destroying their character. This is character-building weather, and they should be drudging through snow.
Is it totally off in most schools? We're going to find out. In fact, let's go right to the source. Topper, I know, even though he's very concerned about the weather today, but he's also interested in learning about hip-hop.
Yes,
in our program.
Well, he's a hip-hop kind of guy.
John, what's the date again?
It's February 9th.
February 9th, okay. Not coincidentally, on this date, 1870, the National Weather Bureau began. We have a reason to give you the date today, something you can remember.
Topper, I'm surprised you don't take off on this day.
Well, it would have been a nice day to take off, believe me.
It being such an important date.
I think... Topper, you want to start your weather?
Sure, why don't we do that? We're under a winter weather advisory. This is, I guess, theoretically the fourth ice storm we've had in the immediate metro area. Hardest hit was well to our north, but icing occurred everywhere. Had reports up in Allegheny County of 6 inches of sleet. Let's look at the radar now. We'll put this into motion, and you'll see another batch of precipitation about to move into the metro area. Most of this will be in the form of rain, except along the PA border. It could still be pockets of freezing rain there. But with the rain moving in, we're running into
up towards Rockville, so please be careful. Also, when you head into the neighborhood, it's still very slick on those secondary roads, so give yourself a lot of extra time. Now let's go back to Broadcast House in Hip Hop with Robin Young and John Curley.
Wow.
Jeez.
Scott was like a professional there.
You know, one would hope that Scott is paying attention to the roads and those big flashing arrows and not listening to us, but apparently he's able to be that kind of a professional to be able to notice we're doing hip-hop today.
Scott's gone.
No, he's moved on to some radio station now or something.
Well, there you have it. Everything you need to know about what's going on out there.
I think this is great. This ice storm came just during the ratings. Tune in at 4. We'll tell you if the end of the world is coming.
Yikes. By the way, I want to just make one comment. Speaking of storms and things happening all over, yesterday we were talking about the mudslides in Los Angeles, and I specifically because I sat there looking at people that I knew and dogs that I knew slushing around through that stuff, and somehow it came off as kind of much lighter and more frivolous than I meant it.
Well, maybe, Robin, but I think it was part of it is a surprise that, I mean, of all the places they're going to show, they show your neighborhood.
My house, yeah, my former house. But just, I mean, it's not like I got a call or anything.
Like I got a call.
Complaining. It's just my conscience speaking. How to do that, how to... And it was unfortunate, we were talking about this yesterday, we got it all confused with King Kong. But this is ways you can just get yourself out there and for instance, a whole chapter on great lines.
Pickup lines.
For instance, you know, what if you went up to someone and said, gee, do you think we're ever going to convert to the metric system?
That'd be good. Or this one. This one. Excuse me, I dropped my Congressional Medal of Honor. Mind if I look under your table? They laughed at that.
That and a lot more. We found it to be much more fun than we ever could have dreamt. Hip-hop, you know, your kids are coming home and maybe their stuff's just a little bigger than you remember it, and they're walking like Jean does, like this all the time. What is it all about? Some wonderful new hip-hop fashions, and also we're going to tell you the hip-hop don't.
Right, if you're, you know, like in your 30s or 40s and you want to get into hip-hop, but you're not quite sure what would be a hip-hop don't.
Those big platforms on lace-up sneakers?
Oh, go
out.
Get rid of them, Mom. Dr. Lillian Beard, why not to diet? She's got some good advice. And male anorexia.
Yeah, if you're a mom and you've been looking at your daughter's behavior, switch your gaze over to your son. It's much more serious than you might have thought. Plus some great cooking from Florida, Miami cuisine, a whole new thing happening.
And then a personal trainer because, of course, it is Health and Fitness Week, or as you call it,
Feel Good Week. And we're not going to demonstrate anything for you now because every time I do, I get hurt.